Hi there, Leo. Thanks so much for tuning in. I'm Astrogirl, and we are looking at April 6th through April 12. Big news for you this week. Good news, fantastic news. Jupiter, which is the largest solar planet in the zodiac, it rules Sagittarius, is moving direct, and it's moving direct in your sign after being out of phase for 5 months. And although it's still been active in your sign and you've still, caught some lucky breaks, now that it's moving forward this week through August 22nd, you really need to put the pedal to the metal and really go for it. Don't hesitate to take a risk, to take a chance, to gamble on Jupiter, because 9 out of 10 times it's going to pay, and it's going to pay big dividends. Jupiter is the Santa Claus of the zodiac. And Leos, you are a very lucky sign to begin with. So my advice is to just, if you want to buy lottery tickets, if you want to bet on the races, if you want to travel overseas because you met somebody and just show up at their doorstep, all those sorts of crazy things that you see in movies. This is the time to do that. If you want to open up your own business, your own restaurant, your own wine bar, if you've always wanted to, be a model or be an actor, there's so many Leos who are actors. You've got luck and timing on your side, but it's not for long, because Jupiter is going to be moving August 22nd into Virgo, which is your money zone, which is a great spot. And he won't be back in your sign for like another 13 years. So really make the most of the time you've got. Mercury and the Sun are both in Aries, continuing to transit your spiritual, long-distance travel, higher education zone. And Venus, the goddess of love, is moving into Gemini at the end of the week, your 11th house of hopes, dreams, wishes, and friendship. If you've been crushing on a friend or an acquaintance and, you're not quite sure about taking it to the next level, because, when you hang out with a group of people and you're friends and then you decide you want more than friends, quite often it upsets the status quo and it upsets the others, because maybe someone else had a crush on that person and didn't make a move and now you've made a move. But you know what? You've got to do for you. I really feel as if we worry sometimes too much about being politically and correct all the time and asking permission for everything, and nothing ever gets done. So if they've wasted precious time, you being a Leo, with Jupiter in your sign, you're unstoppable right now. And whatever you desire, you can have, as long as it's reasonable. I'm not saying you're going to buy a lottery ticket tomorrow and win the jackpot. That's not the sort of thing. Jupiter is more about right time, right place. Jupiter is more about you're, somewhere having a cup of coffee or in the supermarket or, in the dog park, and you run into someone you used to go to high school with. And they're now running a multi-million-dollar company or discovered something, and you're like, oh my goodness, I can't believe it. And they offer you a job, and it's a good job. And you haven't seen them for 10 years, 15 years. It doesn't matter. It's, they know you and you know them. Right place, right time. So really throw out connections, ask the universe for whatever it is you want, and you'll get it. It's a really good time for you, Leos. You're in a very lucky spot. So just remember that. Just keep saying that's your mantra. I'm lucky. Have a great week. Great speaking to you, and I look forward to speaking to you again next week.